Joining me now is veteran broadcaster Dee Dee Dunleavy. Dee Dee, let's start with the Blake Lively-Justin Baldoni saga, which has now entangled Taylor Swift. A source has told Page 6 that Taylor Swift feels like a pawn in the lawsuit between her BFF Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Taylor is taking a break from their friendship right now, the source said. She is really hurt by this whole situation. Taylor wants nothing to do with this whole ordeal. She has always been a loyal friend to Blake and doesn't appreciate being thrown into this at all. Ooh, I don't know. If you're a loyal friend, surely you stick by your best friend when she's being absolutely savaged in the media, because Blake Lively's reputation has gone from Golden Girl to, well, Meghan Markle levels, really.
Well, that low? Gosh. Yeah, look, I agree with you. When this story first broke, I had no idea who Justin Baldoni was, and
Me too.
was a fan of Gossip Girl. So I sort of, and we have been taught to believe people when they make such claims of sexual impropriety. But I have read in detail all of the stuff that's been posted online by Baldoni, and you can see the whole thing unfolding from his point of view. We don't know that it's all correct.
But he's got receipts. He's got text messages. He's got audio. He's got
but we
video.
don't know, are they the genuine texts? Have the screenshots been edited? We don't know that. It's his version of it.
But the Blake Lively side went first. So they released a bunch of texts when the New York Times ran the story that were edited. So he released his to show how those were edited, how they were sort of taken out of context. And we haven't seen the other side response. So, yeah, perhaps they will in court.
The impression that I was left with reading through it was that he was falling over himself to please her. And I can't remember who it was, but I heard someone saying that she and the way she started to exert herself on that production was well above what she was employed to do.
Oh, yes.
It would be like if your plumber was there and fixed the pipe and then popped out and said, now what are we doing about the colours of these walls and what are we doing with that sofa? You know, she absolutely overstepped what she was there for.
And her version of the film, her cut, tested not as well as his cut, and he was the director, and yet it was the one that got the release, because again, she's got the star power.
But I never thought I would be cheering for Taylor Swift for anything. I don't agree with her on most things she says, but
Well,
the fact that she's
a bad friend, though. I mean, at the end of the day, even if Blake is a brat, you're supposed to be her friend. Stick with her.
I don't think so. Not when there's a multi-million-dollar lawsuit brewing. I think Taylor's done something smart in this instance in backing away.
PR-wise, it's smart.
Backing away from the whole thing, because they're on the nose, that couple.
Oh, absolutely. Well, they were at the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary. They made their red carpet appearance. I think it was the first one they've had since this whole saga began with Justin Baldoni and that lawsuit was launched. But have a look at this rather embarrassing little skit that Ryan Reynolds was involved with, and you can see Blake Lively sitting next to him.
Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard? Yeah, okay. Well, my question is that, you know that the materials that they made the cone heads with, are those edible?
Edible? No, and based on them being made in 1975, I'd assume that they're highly toxic.
Oh, okay. So if somebody, hypothetically took a couple of nibbles backstage and, got excited, should they go to the hospital or should they?
Yes, they should go to the hospital right away.
Good.
Saturday Night Live is supposed to be a comedy show. I mean, get me a needle and thread. I need to stitch up my sides. I mean, every bit I've seen out of that special has just been more cringeworthy than the next. I don't think that's going to help them
I don't think so. No.
Rebuild their image.
And the face on her, she did not seem happy with that. And
maybe she read the skit and knew how badly it was going to go.
She knew what was coming. Their people worked with the producers of Saturday Night Live on that joke, so she knew it was coming. So is she acting when she looks shocked? She probably is. She's not such a great actress.